Welcome to Super Science Bhagavad-Gita, which only can fulfill any of your wishes and will give you permanent happiness in the end. The highest, most prime, and the only complete knowledge which is the source of everything, and it answers every possible question. It must be taught prior to anything else, because later you will declare this by yourself when you properly understand the true meaning of this knowledge. So let's continue. Zero, nothingness, and everything. Everythingness are two ways of saying the same thing from two sides through negotiation or predicate, negative or positive. When we say zero, it is our choice of negation. When we say complete, it is our choice of predicate. But the interesting thing is that only zero is complete and only complete is zero. Only zero is complete because there is no way of zero for zero to be incomplete. You cannot draw an incomplete zero. You can't divide zero into two. No matter how much you take out of the void, nothing is reduced in the void. No matter how much you add to the void, nothing increases in the void. The meaning of zero is that nothing can be taken out from it. This is also the meaning of complete. Complete means that there is nothing left to add, because nothing can survive outside the absolute, the total. There is nothing left beyond that to add. If you take something out of it, there will be no space left, because there will be no space left outside the total in which to take something out. If you take something out of zero, only zero is left behind. If you add something to zero, the same amount remains zero. There is no way to remove anything from the whole, nor to add anything to the whole. Because if something can be added to the complete, it means that earlier it was incomplete. Now something can be added to it, so it's a mistake. Zero and complete are two names of the same truth. We have two ways through which we can give the name. Either we can use the negation or use the predicate. Everything and nothing are two ways of saying the same thing. It's our choice how we say it. If this comes to mind, then the basic foundation of the huge controversy has arisen in the world falls away. So that controversy will falls away. There is no dispute between Buddha and Shankara. There is only difference, and difference is the use of words of negation and predicate. Buddha uses negative words. They say there is no, there is zero, there is nirvana. Nirvana means extinguishing of the lamp. Like a lamp goes out, well, everything doesn't happen just like that. Shankara says everything is there. There is Brahma, there is salvation, there is knowledge. Everyone uses predicate words. And the interesting thing is that both these gestures are towards exactly the same thing. It is difficult to find other people closer to Shankara and Buddha. Both the biggest controversy of this country arouse around Shankara and Buddha. There seems to be so much the distance between yes and no. There couldn't be more opposite words than this. But there is no gap between an absolute yes and an absolute no. But it can be seen only if we experience one of the two. It was asked that I say don't run away, but just wake up. Wake up towards the whole. Because running away means that we have made some overall choice whether we will leave this thing or hold on to it. Only then we can run away. Running away means that we will leave something and we will hold on to something. If you leave the whole thing, where will you run away? If you accept the whole, then where will you run away? If renunciation is complete, then running away is not possible. Where will you run? The place where we are running has also been completely abandoned. Will you run to Mecca? Will you run to Medina? Will you run to Kashi? Will you run to Haridwar? If renunciation is complete, running away is impossible. If the enjoyment is also complete, then running away is impossible. There is no need to run away. Everything is a game of incomplete. Everything is a game of half. So there is a way to catch those who are half hearted, who are suffering half heartedly. There is a solution to leave those who are giving up half heartedly. But those who are living wholeheartedly, there is nothing to run away from, nor is there anything to give in their case. They only have something to know and only to wake up. It is not a question of running away, it is a question of staying awake. It is a question of seeing, of darshan. The question is to look deeper. The question is not to run away from matter. Because wherever you run, there is matter. The question is to look deep into the matter so that God can be seen. Then there will be no need to run away. Where will he go who runs away from the shapes? That person will reach other shapes. He will run away from the places and reach other places. He will run away from houses, reach other houses. He will run from people and will reach other people. Where will you run away? Wherever you run, there is world there. One cannot run away from the world. After reaching everywhere, you will realize that there is a world there as well. Then run away from there too. Then run again. Keep running. Even if we attain the speed of the moon and starlight, we will not be able to escape from this world. Till now, no moon or star has been able to escape. No ray of light has yet been able to escape outside the world. It is an infinite journey of rays of light. So it will remain inside the world and cannot run away. In fact, as far as it can run, the world will still be there. Otherwise, how will it run away? Where will it find the way? It is possible to wake up. The wise man wakes up, the ignorant man runs away. Yes, there are two ways for an ignorant person to escape. Sometimes he runs towards the woman, sometimes he runs away from the woman. Sometimes he runs towards wealth, sometimes he runs to leave wealth. Sometimes he runs away facing the world, sometimes he runs away turning his back towards the world. Neither is he ever able to achieve the world by turning his back, nor is he ever able to leave the world by turning his back. That which can neither be attained nor can be left is called the world. Dreams can neither be achieved nor abandoned. Falsehood can neither be found nor abandoned. One can only be aware of the unreal. One can only wake up to the dream. The man who is running away from his dream is still in a very deep dream, because the one who has to run away from the dream is sure that the dream is not a dream. It seems worth running away. This much seems to be true. If you understand Krishna, then you will see it. Krishna is trying to save Arjuna from running away. This entire Gita is against those who run away. The entire Gita is against the fact that those who run away are doing the same madness in the opposite direction as those who run towards catching them. But if only the madness turns upside down and one starts doing Shirshasana, then it doesn't cease to be madness. It is not so. If a mad person stands in Shirshasana, then his madness disappears. It is not so. Shirshasana is a kind of yoga where you are having your head down and your legs are upside. So even if Bhagavad-Gita is like that knowledge which gives you complete knowledge, and in the end you will see that everything is a zero. That's the reality, guy. Absolute zero. So but you have to have complete knowledge to know zero.